This is not just unprecedented in terms of the scale, but unprecedented in terms of the speed.
A massive rise in unemployment for the second straight month paints a bleak picture for Canada, and a deeper dive past the initial numbers shows this is the worst hit the workforce has ever taken.
It's hard to overstate the extent of the contraction that took place in March or April.
The one-time economic engine of Canada continues to be one of the hardest hit provinces, with unemployment rising to 13.4% in Alberta, 10% in Edmonton, and 10.8% in Calgary, two of the highest of any major Canadian cities.
If you just look at the headline unemployment rate itself, 13%. This is only the second highest recorded official unemployment rate. So things were, by that metric, ever so slightly higher in the early 1980s.
But while StatsCan numbers are useful, they often don't paint a full picture, which is why economists will look at a range of other factors.
An alternative that I calculated was what I call the effective unemployment rate, which is what would the unemployment rate be if people didn't withdraw from the labor force? You know, those who lost their jobs just give up and not search and stay home. They're not counted as unemployed. So if we put them back, and if we count those who have employment but didn't work at all, those with 0 hours, if we put them back and count them as effectively unemployed, then we get a number nationally of about 32%.
A much larger share of unemployed than we have ever seen in recorded history. Even though there's been a doubling of unemployment from March to April, a lot of those jobs will come back when the pandemic passes.
If you look at the number of unemployed individuals surveyed by StatsCan, the overwhelming majority of them are reporting that they are only temporarily laid off. That employment will return.
But that will only happen when we successfully control the spread of COVID-19. In Calgary, Jonathan Muma, City News.